Day one. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ibodima Live. So this is my first live video, and yeah, no. Okay, so what we'll be doing today is self-introduction. So I have a few words that we're going to go through for this session. Yeah. So we're going to learn what to say, how to introduce ourselves, and the correct pronunciation, and maybe a little practice. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, and whenever it is you're watching the video. Kanyibido, let's begin. Okay, so the first one is hello. Hello in Igbo bụ ndewo. Ndewo. Can you repeat that? Ndewo. So you can also call someone's name. Say Chiamaka. Ndewo. Obiora Ndewo. So let's say you walk into a place like maybe a gathering, or like where like there are like two or more people. So you can just say Ndewo no. It's like greetings everybody. Ndewo no. Ndewo no. No, like adding o. Ndewo no. Yeah. So Ndewo. Ndewo no. Ndewo. Ndewonu. Okay. So the next one is how to say your name. So name is Afa or Aha, depending on your dialect. The Central Igbo is Aha. My place, you say Afa. So to say your name, you say Afambo. Afambo. So for instance, my name is Chidimma. Afambo Chidimma. Afambo Chidimma. Or if you use aha, you can say ahambo. Ahambo Ifani. Ahambo Chikodili. If you're watching, you can write that in the comments. Write your name, introduce yourself. Ndewo Friday. Mr. Friday. Kedu? Okay. None. Welcome, Rebecca. Ndewo. At the moment. What's at the moment? My name is Nico. Nico. Nico Ibonibo. Or where are you from? Where are you from? Oh, okay. Your mom's account. Okay. Hi, Toyin. Welcome. Is there a way I can type? She's from Nigeria. What part of Nigeria is she from? What part of Nigeria? An Igbo boy. Friday, keda fi bogi. Keda fi bogi. Abụ m onye Igbo. Keda fi bogi. What's your Igbo name? Friday. Okay, your mom is Igbo as well. Okay. What state is she from? Marshmallow. Ndewo. Kedu, how are you? Huh? Chipboard. Gini bo chipboard. Hi, Marshmallow. Kedu? Ebe kisi. Toyin Kwara State. Okay. Kwara State. Okay. Welcome. No. Okay, so I was saying how to say your name in Igbo. So you say Afambo, then say your name. Afambo Chioma. Afambo Friday. My dad is from Igbo. Even my mom. Oh. Kedikwana Fagi, what's your name? Marshmallow. Kedizba Fagi, what's your name? And what part of Igbo are they from? Chizaram. Okay, Chizaram. No, Chizaram. Friday. Who said, are you from? I don't understand. Autumn. I'm Chizaram Kibi. Where do you live? Where do you live? My dad is from Enugu and my mom is from Anambra. Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. I'm from Anambra. Where do you live? Ebe Kibi. We live in Obiaruku, Delta State. Okay. My mother is from Igbo land, Delta, precisely. Father is from Kwara. Okay. How do I remove this green screen? Oh. Okay. Thank God. Okay. Welcome everybody. No. It was the green screen. I mistakenly I mistakenly pressed the button. The green screen. Okay. Okay, so the next thing on the list is age. How to say your age. Dalu, thank you very much. Dalu, thank you for subscribing. So to say your age, you say Adimafo. Adimafo. And then you say the age. Adimafo. So if you are 10 years, yes. So 10 go iri. 10 is iri. Adimafo iri. Adimafo iri. 20 is iri abo. If you are 20, say Adimafo iri abo. Whatever age. Adimafo say. I have a video on numbers, so if you're not conversant with the numbers, you can watch the video. Once you know from numbers 1 to 10, you can count any number. Adim, afo, iri. Okay. Adim, afo, iri. Iri bu IRI. Iri. Adim, afo, iri. Adim, afo, iri. Okay. Chizam, how do we say how your how would you say your name? If you check my page, you'll see my reviews. Okay, I will check it after the live because I can't leave the screen now. Okay, and your sister. Kedafa one Negiwani. What's your sister's name? What's your sister's name? Okay. So the next one is to say where you're from. Kene and Zitel. Zitel or Chizitel. Okay, so to say where you're from, you want to say your country or your city. You can say Esim. I'm from Nigeria. Esim, Nigeria. Esim, Nigeria. Or you can say Esim, Imo. Esim, Anambra. Esim, Abia. Chizitel, okay. Kenere mi, greet her for me. Esim, Ebonyi. Esim, Enugu. Or if you want to put it this way, I'm a native of so place. See, I'm a native of Anambra. Okay. I'm a native of Anambra. I can say Abumonye Anambra. Abumonye Imo. Bye. Cody. Abumonye Adamawa. Abumonye Abakiliki. Anywhere you are from, Abumonye, and you call the state or city. The next one is to say where you live. Where you live. So your city or your town. For example, I live in Lagos. Ebim na Lagos. Ebim na Lagos. Ebim na UK. Ebim na N'Awka. Ebim na Onitsha. Anywhere you live. Ebim na London. Ebim na Abuja. So that's how to say where you live. Ebim na, and you call the place. So let's review the first 5 sentences. So to say hi or hello to someone, what do you say? Ndewo. Ndewo. My name is. How do you say your name in Igbo? Afambo. Afambo. So Afambo, Adeze, Afambo, or Ahambo. Some people say, like some places in Imo, I think Imo State, they say Ahamwo. So yeah, that's how to say your name. Afambo, Chizete. Afambo, Chizaram. Next is age. How do we say age? I am so years old. Adimafo. Adimafo. So you say the age. Adimafo iri. Adimafo iri abụọ na otu. Adimafo iri atọ na ise. So whatever your age is, Adimafo, they mention the age. If you have any questions as well, you can drop in the comments. And please subscribe to my channel. Dalunu. Next one is to say where you're from. So your country or your city. Esim Anambra. Esim Lagos. Esim Ebonyi. Esim Abia. That's how to say where you're from. Esim, and they mentioned the place. Esim Onitsha. Thank you, Dalu. Esim, whatever the place is, Esim. That's how to say where you're from. Or another way to say that is like I'm a native of so place. Abumonye. Abumonye. Abumonye Imo. Abumonye Anambra. Abumonye Enugu. So Abumonye, that's how to say I'm a native of so place. Only King Jimin. Only Kedafage, what's your name? Okay, the last one, how to say where you live. I live in, you say Ebimna, then you mention the city or town. So if you stay in Enugu, you can say Ebim ne Enugu. If you're in US, Ebim na US. Ebim na Canada. Ebim na Abuja. Ebim na Nnewi. Wherever it is you're living, you say Ebim na. and then mention the place. How are you, King Gaming? King Gaming. Okay, let's continue. Kanganyo. Next one is if you want to say the languages you speak. So let's say you want to say I speak Igbo. Ana m asụ Igbo. Ana m asụ Igbo. Or you can say m na-asụ Igbo. M na-asụ Igbo. If you speak Hausa, m na-asụ Hausa. M na-asụ Yoruba. M na-asụ Tiv. Any language. M na-asụ Spanish. Or say ana m asụ, and then you mention the language. Ana m asụ French. Ana m asụ Igbo. That's how to talk about languages. I speak so language. You say ana m asụ or m na-asụ. They mention the language. Okay. The next one is to say your job, what you do. So we say abum. So abum is like I am. Abum, and they mention the occupation. So if you're a student, student bụ nwata akwụkwọ. Nwata akwụkwọ. I am a student. Abum nwata akwụkwọ. Abum nwata akwụkwọ. If you are a teacher, abum onye nkuzi. Abum onye nkuzi. If you are a policeman, abum onye uwe ojii. Abum onye uwe ojii. So whatever your occupation is, you say that abum and then you mention the occupation. If you are a lawyer, abum onye ọkaiwu. Abum onye ọkaiwu. If you are a judge, abum onye ọkaikpe. Abum onye ọkaikpe. If you're a farmer, abum onye ọrụ ugbo. Abum onye ọrụ ugbo. So whatever your occupation is, you say abum and then you mention the occupation. Next is to talk about your hobby or interest. So let's say for example, I like singing. So you first of all mention the hobby before you say the word. So I like singing. Singing bụ igụ egwu. Igụ egwu, sorry. Igụ egwu. Igụ egwu na-amasị m. So whatever your hobby is, you say that and then you say na-amasị m. Igụ egwu na-amasị m. If cooking is your hobby, cooking bụ isi nri maọbụ isi nri. Isi nri na-amasị m. Isi nri na-amasị m. If dancing is your hobby, ịgba egwu na-amasị m. Ịgba egwu na-amasị m. If playing is your hobby, igwu egwu na-amasị m. Igwu egwu na-amasị m. So whatever your hobby is, you mention it and then you say na-amasị m. Or let's say you like having conversations or chit chat. So you can say ikpa nkata. Ikpa nkata is like having conversations. So ikpa nkata na-amasị m. Ikpa nkata na-amasị m. Or if traveling is your hobby, ịga njem. Travel bụ njem. So you say ịga njem na-amasị m. So that's how to say your hobby or interest. Whatever it is, you say it and then you say na-amasị m. You can drop, if you have any questions, you can drop that. Kaigana and cause, so let's go to the next one. So if you want to say your dislikes, it's the opposite of the other one. So you say, for example, you want to say, let's say you want to say, I dislike cooking, for instance. You say, isi nri anaghị amasị m. Isi nri anaghị amasị m. Or if you don't like reading, you dislike reading. Ịgụ akwụkwọ anaghị amasị m. Or you dislike lies or lying. Ịtụ asị anaghị amasị m. So whatever you don't like, you say that and then you say anaghị amasị m. Let's talk about how to say color. So if you want to say my favorite color is this. Color bụ agwa. So my favorite color, agwa kacha amasị m bụ. Agwa kacha amasị m bụ. So let's say it's blue. Blue bụ anụnụ. Anụnụ. Agwa kacha amasị m bụ anụnụ. Or red, if red is your favorite color. Agwa kacha amasị m bụ mmemme or ọbara ọbara. Agwa kacha amasị m bụ, if it's green, agwa kacha amasị m bụ akwụkwọ ndụ. So whatever color it is, you say agwa kacha amasị m bụ. That's how to say my favorite color. Now to talk about favorite food. Favorite food, the same thing. Food bụ nni. Nni. My side we say nni. Some people say nri. So my favorite food, nni kacha amasị m bụ. Nri kacha amasị m bụ. So let's say your favorite food is rice. Nri kacha amasị m bụ rice bụ osikapa. Nri kacha amasị m bụ osikapa. Nri kacha amasị m bụ osikapa. If yam is your favorite food, nri kacha amasị m bụ ji. Ji. So if it's like a particular variety of that food, let's say porridge yam, nri kacha amasị m bụ ji awai. Or if it's yam and oil, nri kacha amasị m bụ ji na mmanụ. If it's roasted yam, nri kacha amasị m bụ ji ahụrụ n'ọkụ. If it's soup, maybe egusi, nri kacha amasị m bụ ofe egusi. Nri kacha amasị m bụ ofe ogbono or ofe ọha, ofe onumu, whatever soup. Ofe nsala, nri kacha amasị m bụ, then you mention the food. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the questions, the few questions that can be asked. So if someone asks you, what is your name? What is your name is Gini bu afagi. Gini bu afagi. Or Gini bu ahagi. Gini bu afagi. Gini bu ahagi. So you say afambu or ahambu. Gini bu afagi. You can type your name in the comments. Afambu. Then write your name, or ahambu. In case you come across this video late as well, you can also write that when you're watching. Please write your names so I'll get to know you. Afambu or ahambu. Then write your name. The next question is, where are you from? Where are you from? Ebe kisi. Ebe kisi. That's why you say esim Anambra, esim Imo, esim Enugu. So someone asks, Ebe kisi. Ebe kisi. Esim Ngokbala. If you're going to talk about the particular village, or esim Olo, esim Orifite, esim wherever it is you're from. You say esim. So I have to ask, where are you from? Ebe kisi. The next one is, how old are you? How old are you? Afọ ole ka ị dị? 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 So you say, adị m afọ, they mention your age. Afọ ole ka ị dị? Afọ ole ka ị dị? Adị m afọ 12. Adị m afọ 43. Okay, next one is, where do you live? Where do you live? So to ask this question in Igbo, you say ebe kibi. Ebe kibi. Ebe kibi. Or you can also say kedu ebe ibi. Kedu ebe ibi. Ebe kibi. Kedu ebe ibi. So that's where do you live? So to answer, you say ebim. Ebim na Port Harcourt. Ebim na Australia. Ebim na good evening. Hello, Venia. Did I call it correctly? Ekwinife. Good evening. I want to learn because I married a Nigerian guy. Okay. He's from Igbo. He's an Igbo guy. Venia, I've not heard that name. What's the meaning of your name and where are you from? What's the meaning of your name and where are you from? No, welcome to the live. So this is the first live that I'm doing. So I want to start from the basics to start teaching. So today what we're doing is how to introduce yourself in Igbo. Yeah, so for the ones you've missed, you can also go back and watch the live video again. And also I have some videos already on my channel, but I'll be doing more. But then these live videos, I want to start it consistently. So I started today. I want to keep up with it so that people can learn in real time. From Angola. Oh, the meaning. Glory of God, Vinia. Okay. Welcome. Nice to meet you, Vinia. Husband is from Anambra. Okay. Oh, nice. What part of Anambra? Do you know the part? Please, if you are watching, don't forget to subscribe. Please. Thank you. Dalun. From Angola. What part of Anambra? Do you know the part of Anambra is from? I am Mel. Okay. Okay. So where do you stay currently? Where do you stay currently? I'm at Anambra at the moment. I'm at Anambra. Okay, so let's do the last review before we end the live. Okay, so to say hello, we say ndewo, ndewo, ndewo. If you're saying it to, like, multiple people, you say ndewonu, 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 ndewo, ndewonu. That's hello or hi. Ndewo. Okay, the next is your name. At least if you don't get anything from this life for now, you must learn how to say your name. My name is Afambo. Afambo. So I'll use Venia's name. Afambo Venia. Afambo Chinemelum. So whatever your name is. Afambo. And then you mention your name. I think this one is easy. Afambo. Afambo. Okay, the third one is to say your age. Adimafo. Adimafo. They mention the age. Adimafo. During another life, I would do I would teach how to count in Igbo. It's actually not difficult if you get the hang of it. So like I said, once you learn from numbers 1 to 10, the rest is quite easy. So you can do that. So from there you can learn how to see your age or count other things in Igbo. So your age, add the math for, and then you mention the age. So let's say you don't even know how to count yet. You can say, you can just say, let's say you're 32 years. You can just say, add him 32 years. Add him 32 years. If you don't know how to say the number in Igbo, I just say, add him 32 years. Add him 50 years. Add him 17 years. But yeah, the main way of saying it in Igbo is add a math for, and they mention the number in Igbo. The next is to say where you're from. Esim, Nigeria. Esim, Angola. Esim, Zimbabwe, whatever country or city. Esim, and then you mention the place. Next is where you live, your town or your city. Ebimna. Ebimna. So if you live in Akwa Ibom, Ebimna Akwa Ibom. Ebimna Jigawa, wherever it is you live. Yeah, that's how to say where you live. I speak, if you want to say the language you speak, I speak Igbo. Ana m asụ Igbo. Maọbụ m na-asụ Igbo. M na-asụ, even if it's Chinese, m na-asụ Chinese. M na-asụ, so I missed this. If it's English, m na-asụ Igbo. M na-asụ Igbo. Some people say m na-asụ Bekee. That's I speak English. M na-asụ Bekee. M na-asụ Igbo. That's I speak English. I speak Igbo. M na-asụ Igbo. Or ana m asụ Igbo. Ana m asụ Igbo. Ana m asụ Igbo. Ana m asụ French. Ana m asụ Zulu, whatever language it is. Ana m asụ Swahili, whatever language that is. To say your job, Portuguese. Portuguese, is that your official language in Angola? It's not Anaso. Anam Aso. Is there a way I can write in the comments on the screen? Please, if anyone knows how I can write on the screen or the comments or something. Because I was thinking of using a whiteboard, but I don't know. Oh, I didn't know Portuguese is the official language of Angola. Wow, okay. So you're very fluent in Portuguese. Okay, yeah. So to say your language, you say, I speak, for instance, Portuguese. Anam asu Portuguese. Anam asu Portuguese or Nasu Portuguese. Well, I'm French. So you can speak the both of them, Portuguese and French. How do you say your name in Portuguese? You want to say my name is? French, comment tu t'appelles? Okay, let's continue while you're... So next is your job. Album. Yes, bonsoir. Bonsoir. Yeah, I did a bit of French in my primary and secondary school. But it was just the basics. Bonjour. Bonsoir. Okay, so your job, album, they mention your job. Album nwata akwụkwọ, album if the person is a priest. Album album onye ụkọchukwu. So whatever your job is or what you do. Album. Mama bien. What does that mean? I know bien is well or good. Oh. Hello, transformations. It's the kind of name you see people answer. How are you? Meu nome Oh, that's for Portuguese. Meu nome é Vênia. Vênia. Vênia, sorry. Meu nome é Vênia. Meu nome é Vênia. Okay. So to say your hobbies, what you like, you mentioned the hobby and then you say na massim. So if you like eating, I know many people like eating. If you like eating, you say irini na massim. Irini na massim. If you like to cook, cooking is my hobby. Isi nri na massim. Isi nri na massim. If you like to sleep, sleeping is my hobby. Irahura na massim. Irahura na massim. So whatever the hobby is, you say that and then you say na massim. Then to say your dislikes, it's the opposite. Anari massim. So if you want to say cooking is not my hobby or I dislike cooking, isinri anari massim. Or I dislike um talking too much. Ikwu okwu anaghị amasị m. Or running, I dislike running. Ịgba ọsọ anaghị amasị m. Or okay, yeah, let me use a very good example. If you want to say like you dislike gossiping, ịkọ asịrị anaghị amasị m. Ịkọ asịrị anaghị amasị m. Then let's talk about favorite color. My favorite color is agwa kacha amasị m bụ agwa kacha amasị m bụ so if it's brown, you can say agwa kacha amasị m bụ aja aja. If it's gray, agwa kacha amasị m bụ ntụ ntụ. So whatever the color is, see agwa, my favorite color, agwa kacha amasị m bụ. The same for food. My favorite food, nri kacha amasị m bụ. Or nri kacha amasị m bụ. Venia, what's your favorite Igbo food? Nri kacha amasị m bụ. Nri kacha amasị m bụ. Maybe if your favorite food is abacha, nri kacha amasị m bụ abacha. Nri kacha amasị m bụ ọkpa. Nri kacha amasị m bụ moi moi. Nri kacha amasị m bụ fio fio. Whatever the food is. Onugbu soup. Okay, ofe onugbu. What do you eat it with? Gari or apple? Or semo? Fufu. Okay, yes, that's apple. Yeah, it's very nice. Okay, so I think I'll be ending here. If you have any questions, you can ask me, or maybe any topic you want me to make a video on. Or anything you want to say, anything you want to say at all. Okay. So be ending. Vania, where are you at? Are you in Nigeria or where do you guys live now? My place in Anambra. Are you asking where I am from or where I live? Oh, you live at your country, Angola. Oh, nice. So which particular one are you asking? Where I live currently, or like what part of Anambra I live in, or where I'm from? What part of Anambra I'm from? Okay, which part of Anambra I'm from? I'm from um Oketiti. Oketiti, that's where I'm from. Oketiti. Your husband is from Ayamel, right? Yeah. From Oketiti. Do you guys often come back home for Christmas? Do you guys normally travel home for Christmas or for like holidays? Thank you, Dalu. Dalu, thank you so much. Dalu. Please subscribe and tell a friend, tell a family member, anybody to subscribe as well. We'll be doing lessons on here. Not yet. Okay, if I'm not still traveling back here. Okay. All right. Any other question for me before the live is ended? What time is it in Angola now? What time is it in Angola? Thank you. What time is it in Angola now? Hmm. 6 p.m. or like 6:25. Okay. I think we'll have the same time. Okay. My regards to everybody, to your family, to everybody. And thank you for joining the live. Hope to, okay, the same time. I hope to do this more often. Yeah. And keep our language alive. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you so much. Dalunu. Bye. Kodi. And email. Bye bye.